What's up, guys? Gonna fix something real quick. If I can see this. That should be better, I think. Double check. Yep, there we go. What's up, Kevin? What's up, TLS1 USA? Tesla 1, you say? You drive a Tesla? Awesome. Happy Sunday. Another beautiful day in paradise, guys. Let's see, where are we going? Oh shit, okay. I guess I'm going straight. Yeah. Tomorrow I pulled my Achilles tendon. I'm back tomorrow. Just call me Tur. Tur. Alright, man, I'll call you Tur. Anyways, we're getting started. Oh shit, I don't even have the order up on the screen. Let me see. How do you do this? Media. There. And there. I just picked up that order. And we're going to go drop it off. I don't know. I started the stream and then the thumbnail was not the right one. I had put the thumbnail, but it didn't upload with a thumbnail. And then I put the order also when I started the stream. So maybe I gotta wait, start the stream, and then put the order up. Not sure. Either way, we're up and we're going, and the show must go on. Yeah, starting the day off with that one. Man, Instacart is going crazy right now. There's a bunch of huge orders, but not that motivated to go in there and shop. I want to keep it simple today. I just want to hit $100 today. Because, I mean, yesterday we hit $250 yesterday. Almost every day has been like very close. Monday and Tuesday were 200, then 150, 175, 210, and then 250, and then today I'm just gonna keep it at 100 today. But today is our 25th day that I've been live. 25 days in a row. Yeah, I know. School starts on Thursday here. I'm ready. You know, I just want to hit 100 today, and I want to relax. I got to do a lot of cleaning, washing. I'm the only one that does all that stuff, so. It's just me and my son, man. I'm the mom and the dad, so. You got to get some stuff done. I want to cook a good meal tonight. And then tomorrow I want to hit it early. No, I won't burn out. I've been doing this for a long time. But, you know, I've been doing it like straight, like throughout the whole summer. Of course, you know, when the school season starts, it's a little bit different. But during the summer, I've been kind of taking it chill. Like, I haven't really been doing the mornings too much. But during school season, like, before I started going live, man, I would do like 6 a.m. I'd be at Giant Eagle parked already at 6 a.m. So I can grab those first big orders, you know, and that's how you do it. You got to be there right when they open. Instacart will start pushing those orders out like 30 minutes before they open. And they'll be like big orders, you know, and then by the time you know it, by noontime, you're already like over $100. I'm meal prepping for the week, home cleaning, and then start hard dash. So, you're gonna be dashing hard tomorrow? Hell yeah. Get all that shit done today, right? That's right. That's right. I live like right here next to Walmart and Target and Chick-fil-A, and it's like 2 blocks away, maybe. A block away from Walmart, 2 blocks away from like Chick-fil-A. And where's this order? Let me double check this order. Make sure we're not going in the wrong direction or something. No, we're going in the right. So when Walmart used to hit me like really good, I used to just sit on my couch and just, okay, I got an order, I'm leaving, you know. But Walmart's not the same no more, so. Yeah, we're delivering to Mark. It says leave it at the door. Please don't knock on the door. Just drop it off. My dog doesn't go crazy. I think he meant to say, so my dog doesn't go crazy. Nice. I thought about going. Oh, so I went to pick up my son from work at 7. And then we came home and I cooked some breakfast. And I was sitting there and I'm like, should I just go? And I said, nah. I went and I took like another nap. Then I came back out. At night? What do you get? What do you usually get at night? I just don't like the waiting in drive-thru lines, you know? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Yeah, lots of back and forth to the outskirts, right? I've had meals now, like turned on, since yesterday. And I've gotten over 100 notifications that there's an order available. And every single time, even if it's like a second, even if I have the screen open on offers, I don't see the offer pop up at all. I get the notifications, but there is no offer at all that pops up. So I messaged them, I messaged support last night and say, hey, what's the deal with this app, you know? You know, I just signed up, paid for the background check to pass and all that crap. I bought catering bags. What's the deal with this app? Like, how do you get an order? I asked them. I told them that I've gotten over 100 notifications that I have an order, but there was never an order. And they said they'll get back to me on that. So I don't know. And the orders that I have seen, like I've seen like maybe 2 orders. They're not even from here, you know? They're from like Pennsylvania and shit like that. Like I'm not close to Pennsylvania. Yeah, I know. I just want to try it, you know? I want to get a couple orders here and there. Because if sounds like that, that's like the next big thing, you know, in the gig economy. It sounds like that's what it's trending, you know, the catering stuff. So why not get in early, you know, and especially in my area, I'm not sure if, I had to try it, you know, I wasn't sure if there's a lot of people doing it. So I don't know. I see Pedro Santiago, the YouTuber, always talking about that and bragging about how he works 1-2 hours a day, makes $200-$400 a day. I know it's probably all bullshit, but I thought I'd give it a shot, you know? Because I see other people doing it too. I've done catering for Doordash. Yeah, I have a limit on how I drive, on how far I drive. I'll drive like maybe the max if it's a good order, like 25 miles. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, like just for a little bit of money, you know. Like those Walmart orders that they send you, like $70, 40 miles. I would never take that. Why take those, right? When I've had like $70, like 5 miles, you know? And they're not even like routes. Damn. In Berea and Middleburg? Yeah. How'd you get over there? They shot you out that way or what? Or are you from over there? You might be from that area, I'm guessing. I only go out there when an order shoots me out that way. Gosh, I should have just taken Lorraine straight over here. I don't know why it shot me all the way this way. The drop-off is 1 mile away. Oh, North Olmsted. You got Cilantro. Cilantro was open till 2 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Dude, that place non-stop, dude. They make so much business there. Do you ever go and take Home Depot orders? Dude, one time me and my son were doing Doordash and we got a pretty badass like $50 order, and I said, screw it, let's start off with this one. It was like 10 miles. And it looked like a bunch of boxes of nails. And I said, let's do that, right? Well, it ended up being a bunch of concrete. And I said, hell no. Bags of concrete. Like, how that wouldn't even fit in the damn truck, man. And the mess I would make. Shit. And that's why I don't go to Home Depot or get orders, Yeah, right now, if you go sit in front of Home Depot, you'll probably get a lot of Famous Dave's. Famous Dave's. Gosh. Yeah, it's usually mulch or... Remember when it started when it started getting warm, everybody started ordering mulch. Even from Walmart. It's like, what the hell? All these mulch orders. It like the weather here triggers right away certain little things, that us drivers, we pick up on that shit because we've been doing this for a while. I pick up on the different seasons here and the way customers, the way they shop and the way they order stuff. Like during the winter, get a lot of orders for those salt, the packs of salt for the driveways and shit. All right, 3950. Is it this one? Yeah. And a dead end. I'm gonna drop this off. Original Pancake House. It's $14.35. It went up $1. $14.35. The way I see it, I am 14.35% towards my goal. Alright, let me turn around, turn on Uber. Instacart's on. Those Christmas trees, man, they're turning green now. For 15 bags of topsoil. God, man, screw that. I mean, if I feel like working out and picking up stuff, you know, I'm all good. Yesterday I had a Walmart order, $21. It was what was it? $21 1 mile. And it was 2 40 packs, 3 12 packs of water, and 6 1-gallon jugs of that baby water, whatever it's called, baby water, distilled water or whatever. And a bunch of other crap. It wasn't too much stuff, but Gatorades. That was a good workout. Oh yeah, I've delivered an AC too. Also delivered a refrigerator, but not the full size one, but the half one. That one I remember it clearly because the tip went up. So the refrigerator from Best Buy, it was like a half one. It was like a advanced refrigerator. But that one was paying $17, and when I dropped it off, and it was for Uber, and then an hour later it went up to like 36. I was like, hell yeah. 15 40 packs of water. How much is decent? Okay, hold on. Don't even say it. 15 packs of 40 water. Let me see. A 40 pack. Where would you fit that? Do you have a truck? I don't think my SUV would fit 15 packs. I would have done it for $50, and it would have been 5 miles. Maybe 40. It feels like fast, like I could get them in and out real fast. I'll do 40. Especially if it was like the first order of the day. That way, you start off kind of good. All right, let's see what we got. We're currently in Fairview. We're supposed to get rain today, supposedly. Damn. 30 bones. Wendy's. I don't pick up from Wendy's. I don't know why. What's up, budget girl? What's up? How you doing, Mitchie boy? Good morning. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see what we get next. Damn. It would have fallen through. Dude, oh, let me tell you this. Okay, so I had this one order to an apartment, and the stairs were like steep. They were going up. There was no like bars or anything like that, right? And they ordered like I think it was like 2 40 packs and some groceries. It was for Walmart. So I climbed it up, no problem, right? No problem. So when I get up there, I'm like backing up so I could take a picture of the order. And there's like no bars, nothing like that. The stairs just go like down, and they're really steep. So I'm backing up, and I just like lost it. I went like I almost tumbled down the stairs. If I would have probably broken some bones. But I don't know, I like danced my way down. Danced my way all the way down the stairs, and luckily I made it out like without anything. But I'm pretty sure there's been people who have fallen down those stairs. Yeah, and look, Meals Now is sending me orders too, and I don't get nothing on Meals Now. It doesn't even show me. Passing by Giant Eagle, trying to see if I could grab something. Yeah, yesterday I had two 3-story deliveries. I mean, luckily I was just Doordash, but it's good exercise, you know, if you can, you know, if you're able to. $140 order for UberX. 200 miles. It's insane. We're about to pass Dashland. Is that a state trooper? Wow. There's a state trooper parking right there. Yeah, I'm being flooded with orders left and right, you know, but none of them are decent. Yeah, the rain triggers, you know, a lot of good orders. The snow triggers a lot of food orders. And then during Christmas, man, you'll find me shopping at Walmart, buying toys and shit. It's a lot of good stuff there. Entering a dead zone for about 5 seconds, maybe more. Avoid Cockies and Dunkins this morning. Yeah, I know. I know better. I know better than to even step in that direction on a Sunday morning. If you do, you know, you got to do it really early. Because around this time, you know, shit. 10, 11, 12. Gets kind of insane there. And then they take forever, man. Hell yeah. Keep getting Wendy's orders. There's no Wendy's around here. There's a Wendy's straight down this road, like 3 miles maybe. Dashmart. Target, $13.35, 6.4 miles, 1 item. Would you guys do that? Manscaped the lawnmower. was 13 bucks. Not that good. Get a better one right now. Hey, Dunkin' Donuts, $7 for 6 miles. Yeah, that was Target. Not a lawnmower, like lawnmower mulch or some shit like that. Cocky's Bagels, $6, 7 miles. Damn. Sunday's being a little greedy. Let's see what's next. Aldi's. $22, 2 miles, 44 items. No thanks. 44 items, 60 units. Target's pretty good, dude. Like the one right here in North Olmsted, it's pretty decent. Look, Dunkin' Donuts, $4.20 for $4.30. $4.20 for 4.3. It almost evened out. I could shop that, but $27, 16 miles, PetSmart and Golf Galaxy. 2 items. Not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen. $6, 9 miles. Burger King. It won't even let me close out. Okay. McDonald's, $7, 3 miles. It's $2 a mile, but $7 is way too low. $8, 9 miles. We go down the list. It's like we got matching, you know. We got that matching orders coming in. Hey, Spice Guy, you platinum or what? Look, there's your Tesla right there, dude. Is that what you drive right there? Tesla 1. Let's do this one, guys. Well, nah. I don't know. Should we? There was a decent Uber X order, but I am Pro Shopper, yeah. It really doesn't, I don't even know if it doesn't matter if you're Pro Shopper. Been Pro Shopper for a long time, and then like 2 weeks ago it said I was not, or I was almost Pro Shopper. I'm like, what the hell do you mean? I looked, and I guess someone I guess it got jotted for something. Maybe like a substitution or something. But then, like the next order, it says this order will get you to Pro Shopper. I don't know. I am Pro Shopper though. Oh, you have a Jeep Renegade. Nice. I used to have a Jeep years and years ago. Jeep Wrangler. Wish Tire Spice was open Sunday mornings. Yeah, but do you have platinum? Let me see. I can't see the chat. I can't scroll up on it. Also take extra picture. Yeah, you gotta take that picture before the picture, right? To keep proof. Just in case they pull that tip, right? Giant Eagle, $20, 13 items, 7 miles. Not so good. Rents. All right, here is Meals Now replying to me. Basically, Meals Now is just telling me that I need to be faster when they send me orders. I mean, I don't know how fast I can be. I click it, there's no orders, you know? All right, let's see what we're gonna get. Let me see if I'm still good on Doordash, Uber, Instacart. Mitch replied. Let's see. Awesome. Mitch, if you're watching, come to Cleveland whenever you want. You can be bored with me. I have cams and vehicles, so any problems with customer or DoorDash, I keep proof all the time. I have over 1,000 screenshots I hold for a week. Damn, you are documenting everything. Are you recording this? It's okay because it's live. You gotta though. Sometimes the customers, you know, they'll try to pull a fast one. All right, let's see what we get. Focus. Let me turn on Spark. You know about the... I got an offer for Spark. $9.50 for 6 miles. 3 drop-offs. That's what Spark is sending me. Oh yeah, I don't hand over the stuff no more. Especially if it's alcohol, like I'll leave it in the car, I'll get off, I'll go ask for the ID. If they give me any shit, I'll tell them, you know. I'll tell them like, well, this is why I'm doing it. Yeah, no, I'm just joking. Is it gonna be a busy day or is it gonna be like this? I want to reach my goal. Come on. Dude, Famous Dave's, $4, 3.8 miles. I get a lot of pins lately. I think it's a little bit better, you know. That way, both sides, you know, get their stuff. I get paid, and you get your stuff, and it's verified, and that's it. We move on. None of this. Oh, I left it at the door, and then they're not there, you know. I've had 2 people from Instacart try to say that I didn't deliver their orders, like in the past. But Instacart took care of that. They knew, they see that Instacart can see, like, the pinpoint, everything, the picture of the door. They can tell when you're actually there, They check that GPS and everything. Dude, what's up with the orders? Let's see. Let's do this one. Should be easy. Let me just put this let me put the order up on the board. Doordash, Chipotle, $4.79, 4 miles. That's sick. Anyways, let me put this up here. It's not that. All right, let's go. Should be ready by the time we get there. I think it's like, let me see. What is this, Uber? It's 2.1 miles away. So when we pick it up, it'll be like 1 mile to drop it off. Come on, come on, come on. You stay outside of the hot zones? But DoorDash, okay, so if you're doing DoorDash, they've got that thing now where the customer pays, like, depending on how far, like their delivery fee or something like that, it goes up if they live farther, or if the driver's farther or some shit like that. Like yesterday I was thinking, man, okay, all right, there's some good orders that come in that they're like 1 mile drop off. But if you're like over a mile away from the location, they're probably gonna send it to someone else, that's closer. So it's like there's so many places you could be close to, but it's like, what if they send you an order for like another place that's a little bit further from your location? You'd rather get something right there, Yeah, like Olmsted Falls and all that stuff. Olmsted Falls, Olmsted Township, Columbia Station. Those, I like taking those orders. I mean, yeah, it sucks driving back, but I like taking those orders because they're always high-paying orders, and it's a nice drive out there, I like driving to North Ridgeville. That's my favorite place to go deliver, because if they order from North Olmsted, usually you're going to jump on the highway and shave off all those miles real fast, go drop it off, and you're going to fly right back. I stay away from Dollar General. There's one right here to the right. I think it's Dollar General. Yeah, it is. I stay away from there because The $2 general orders that I've ever done with DoorDash, there's no internet in there. So like the pictures like of the items, they don't even load up. And plus Dollar General usually has their items all jacked up and mixed up, and so I might try a Dollar General like if it's a different location maybe, but the $2 generals that I've been in, like there's no internet in there, and I just couldn't even complete the order. What was a simple order turned into like time wasted, you know? I would like to do them. All right, Dave's Cosmic Subs. They better have this stuff ready. How do you get that? I'll be right back. I'm reading into that. That Meals Now is going crazy sending me orders, but there's nothing there. I went in there and it's like an Indian owned, I guess, business, and they were fighting. They were arguing in their language, all crazy. The husband and the wife, I guess, or the girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. Which way am I going? Screw this, I'm just gonna turn around. They're gonna make me wait in that light when the order's back here, this way. Half a mile away. I saw a $90 order pop up, and it just, like, as soon as I put my finger to grab it, like, it just disappeared. Yeah, decent day so far. Starting off a little slow. It's all good. I'm not, really in a rush today. I just want to hit the basic minimum goal. We'll see how much we make today. Hope you're having a good day. We're just chilling like villains. Might start raining in a little while. I don't know, they projected like a lot of rain, but then I saw the radar, it doesn't seem too bad. That's good. I know, right? I'm 14.35% there. Uber, I need to see the address, Uber. Stop. Jesus. Uber gets super jealous. I try to be. The only thing that's missing is a suit and tie, right? Alright, let's turn this back on. Turn on Doordash. I was gonna take one earlier, but I stared at the screen for too long and it disappeared. Let's go back this way. Alright, we got Doordash, Instacart, and Uber. With backwards orders. Patience is the key. We must not chase the money. We must allow the money to come to us. Little by little. Don't hesitate to turn down an order that you're not comfortable with. Might want to wait a little bit and a better one will come by. $7, 5 miles. No, thank you. If I were to take that one the whole time, I'd be thinking in my head, why'd I take this, right? Marco's Pizza, $5, 5 miles. $6, 6 miles. Panda Express. Dashmart's right here. Send me something from Dashmart. Original Pancake House. $10, 10 miles. $8, 10 miles. That's Dashmart. It's actually owned by Doordash. Yeah, I'm willing to shop. Just it's got to be for the right price. We got a $4 3-mile Subway. Damn. Backwards orders. I think like that stuff should not be allowed. Obviously CEOs, all that stuff, they know. And you know, they can do something about it, but they don't, you know. I'm pretty sure they can go in there and tweak the AI to be like, hey, make sure none of the orders are backwards, you know. Make sure they're like a minimum of $1 per mile, minimum, which I wouldn't take, but but yeah, it's all about the my rating is 5.0. On Doordash. I think for a while back I was like 4.98 or something like that, because I got like 2 downvotes. I don't even know what they were. I didn't find out until later when I checked it. I think like I got them because they were like, it took too long, you know. Sometimes I just sit there and, you know, do stuff on my phone and like, okay, all right, I'm just gonna chill here, wait for the order, even if it takes forever, you know. And I think like one of those times I did that, they kind of like downvoted me for that. I don't know why. I mean, DoorDash is supposed to protect you from stuff like that, you know. Here comes the rain. When the rain arrives, bigger orders, bigger pay, all good. Yeah, I'm 5.0. Raising Cane's, $13, 6 miles. I don't know. What is this, Sultan? Marion seen that Sultan Restaurant and Lounge? Where the hell is that? These guys out here with the signs. They're like the going out of sale signs and shit like that. They're getting all wet. Those going out of sale sign jobs, man, they pay you like $10 an hour. Maybe less, I don't know, maybe more. That was years ago. I could never do that. Just stand there. Yeah, I always say that, you know. Sometimes we reach 100 like fast. Then after that, it's like it takes forever to make more. And sometimes it takes forever to reach 100, and then once we reach it, we just like skyrocket from there, you know. Sometimes you start off like $30, 40, and then it just takes forever, you know. Especially with traffic. Today it's chill. $15. What was it, Steven? You know how sometimes they put those stickers like on the bags, right? Like especially like Five Guys. They'll put the stickers on the bag, and that shit's so greasy that when you pinch, you know, you pinch the bag to grab it, if you don't hold it right, that bag will rip. There's been times where, thankfully, they didn't complain, but there's been times where my thumb just like punched into the into the bag, you know, because of that, or like the bag's too hot, and luckily they didn't report, you know. How many miles? I don't know, at least 100, maybe less. I'd say less. I'm at 16,000 right now. I got this vehicle in November or October. I drive a lot, dude, so it's not like, oh shit, that's a lot. I mean, it's part of the job, you know. Speedway? Why is that? Oh yeah, they said it was open. They wanted more, right? Yeah, there's some people out there. I mean, I like that Instacart protects you from that. Like if they're notorious for doing that shit, you know. It depends, Tesla. It depends, like if I'm doing Spark all day long, like usually the orders are good and low mileage. But it just depends on if I feel like just doing Doordash and Uber. I mean, yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of miles, right? But I like to drive. As long as you keep the car in good shape, you should be alright. My previous car put 100,000 into it pretty fast. About 2 years it took me. From 30,000 to 110,000. About 2 years maybe. I did a lot of Uber X during that time. Cocky's Bagels, 15 bucks, 7 miles. All the way to Columbia Station. That means I would not be able to pick up anything on the way back. Maybe an Uber X, right? I have a Kia Sorento, 26. Before that, I had a Kia Forte. Before that, I had a Honda Civic Hybrid. When I first started, I had a Honda Civic Hybrid. It's a 2009. That one was good because you could put $5 in gas. $5 a day would get me like at least $100, worth of orders. Nice. I like the Hondas, man. They're nice. Damn, 20K. That's quite a bit. That's what I'm probably going to put in. Well, let's see. October is still a couple months more. Probably 20K. I'll probably hit 20K in like by September, October. Yeah, the Kia Forte was nice, right? Had a 21 Kia Forte. Bought that one with 30K miles. I sold it when I hit 110. And I got this one with 3 miles on it. And I'm at 16,000. Damn, guys, we're off to a slow start. Let's see, we've been live for 1 hour. Gotta get something good. I've never done a Costco order. Have any of you guys done Costco orders? I don't even have a membership. Would they let me in? I could go drive over there to Costco and I think it's Avon. Why is Doordash not going off? Yeah, Sam's and Costco are practically the same, right? Sort of. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I had to do that a couple of times earlier, and I totally forgot. You do restart the app when it does that, right? Let's do this. Alright, we're back up. Let's see if that works. Meanwhile, yeah, it worked. Look at that, it got me an order right in front of this place right here, but it's not a good order. Pizza Hut, $2, 2 miles. That's insane. Alright, I got a Spark order. Let's see. Spark order, $31, 5 miles, 30 items. Is it worth it? Trailer 44. Fuck it. Let's do it. Got nothing else. Move. Move. Ah. The order disappeared. Move your car a little bit too. That works too, right? All right, I'm gonna. Sometimes you gotta call out Doordash and say, "All right, Doordash, I'm going home." Let's do this one. It's like another copycat order of the one we did before that. Let's see. All right. I'm taking it easy today, guys, okay? Today is my day off and I'm taking it easy. Yeah, I turned off Doordash right now, so once I finish with this order, I'll turn it back on. That way it's not just paused, you know? But I got my eye on Instacart. You never know. So Tesla, what do you usually average when you go out? What's your goal? Minimum 100? Yeah. Do you usually go over that? want to do like a challenge with someone. Once I get a little bit bigger, like more people in my channel and stuff like that, more subscriptions. I don't know, maybe once I get monetized, I want to do like a little challenge with another person. Kind of like, okay, we start at the same time. Doesn't have to be the same area, but start at the same time, and whoever reaches whatever, I don't know, get something, you know. It would have to be like on a week, like on a busy day or something. Like we'll start like Saturday or Friday. Start at noon, and we have 8 hours. So we're going to Mr. Heroes. I'm gonna go pick this up for, what's this guy's name? Matt. Picking up for Matt. Matt's got 1 item or 5 items. Shit. Hopefully it's ready. Yeah. It's just an idea for the future, you know, something to engage with people and stuff like that, you know. It'd be fun, you know. Nothing all crazy where someone's gonna get their feelings hurt and shit. I can do a live stream where we open up the panel and stuff like that. Mitch, I watch Mitch. I don't know if you guys watch Mitch, but Mitch is a funny guy, man. I can see myself like on a panel with him talking and just bullshitting around, you know. Hey, your mother's teeth are so yellow, she spits butter type of, you know, fooling around. He looks like a guy that can go back and forth with me. We can insult each other for entertainment purposes, right? Because people like that shit. Alright, we're right here down the street from Mr. Heroes. And then the drop-off should be like, I don't know, how much? Maybe like a mile? $10.69 for an additional 11 miles. Go grab this. Oh shit. That rain's coming. Oh, do I? Oh shit, okay. I do. Let me fix that. Thanks for letting me know. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. There we go. My bad. 1 mile to Matt. Overlook Drive. Never been there. Oh, come on, car. That should be very easy. Man, this stuff smells so good. Yesterday, they ordered fries from a Mexican restaurant, Cilantro Taqueria. And I don't know what it was, but the fries smell so good. It smells like a fried fish type of plate or something. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit too chill today. Thanks for pointing that out, guys. Appreciate it. You're like, that's not Dave's Cosmic Subs. It's a rerun. What's a rerun? Where's that from, guys? Hey, that's a... Oh, wait. Hey, I've seen this one. It's a rerun. What's a rerun? It just came out. Where's that from? Let me say it again. Hey, I've seen this one. It's a rerun. What's a rerun? It just came out. It's brand new. What are you talking about? Let's see if any of you guys can figure out where that's from. What movie is that from? Yeah. You better not have Googled that. I was about to say, I was about to do another reference where he's like, oh, you have a TV or what is it? You have a TV at home? He's like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I have 2 of them. And the father says, he's a liar. Nobody owns 2 TVs. Oh, okay. I watched that in the movies. They were showing it at the movies like a couple of months ago. Maybe last year, I think. 2140. Alright, we went a little bit too far. Gotta blame it on the chill mode. Let's go drop this off. Doordash is back on. Let's see. Let me adjust this real quick. What do we got, Doordash? Yeah, Back to the Future is a good movie, man. Always has been. I saw all three of them in the movies when they first came out. Well, maybe not the first one, but I remember watching part 2 and part 3 in the theaters. That was awesome. 35.16 for the day. It says it right there. My goal is only 100 today. I mean, that's usually what the goal always is, you know. Anything extra, I just put it on there. Let's go this way. That's alright. Dave's Cosmic Subs. Not so good. Not so good. I like shopping right here at Fairview's Giant Eagle. It's really, really, really calm in there, and I don't know, it's just easier to shop there. Backwards orders coming in. I think people actually take those orders. I don't think people actually take those backwards orders. What do you guys think? Think someone is actually dumb enough to take those? I don't think so. They end up being paired up, right? With the orders that pay for the tips, or pay tips with non-tip paying orders. Alright, we'll do this one. Even though I don't want to go over there, we'll do it. Oh, I got the wrong one. Let me put this order up on the screen, guys. The place I said I wasn't going to go to, I'm going to, so. But it's all good. Hopefully it's legit. So we got thunder. Alright, let me put this real quick on the screen. All right, let's go. You know what? Have you guys ever delivered, speaking of auto shops, you guys ever deliver for AutoZone? Not AutoZone. I think it was AutoZone. Having me pick up like batteries and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes I would deliver for AutoZone and pick up like batteries and tires and certain things like that for Doordash. Pretty cool. Would you guys do this order? It's like practically $3 a mile. How many miles is it? 5. Oh, my bad. Happy Sunday to all those watching. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. We're headed 1.5 miles to the pickup. Going to Wendy's. I kind of wanted to avoid Wendy's because there's a lot of construction in that area. But we're going to Wendy's. I think this order will put us at like $50. I saw this super funny video last night. I couldn't stop laughing. This guy basically puts super glue all over his hands, and then he goes and he shakes. He puts his hand out and he shakes this one guy's hand. He's like, "Hey, how you been? I haven't seen you in a while." And he's holding the hand, right, with his hand. Then he's like, "Okay, I'll see you later." And the guy starts freaking out because he can't pull his hand away. That shit's funny. Alright, Wendy's is down the street. This is why, you know, right here, this construction. But it's Sunday, so it's a little bit different. But Monday through Friday, golly, man, this area sucks. So I got a catering order right here for the honey baked ham last time. It's pretty good. They're closed. So by the time we pick this up, it should be about 3 miles to drop it off. Wow. It's popping. There's traffic. It's not really even traffic, to tell you the truth. That's just the construction that slows it down. Right here at Wendy's. Hopefully I could get in. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Be right back, guys. Let me go get this. Got it. Got it. I walk in, there's like nobody there. But the bag's just sitting there. In other words, get your bag and get out, right? See how we get out of here. This is gonna be messy. Messy situation to get out of here. Bucket. I'm gonna have to beat him. Yeah, 3.5 miles to the drop off. We're going to Bay Village. Just straight down and to the left and then all the way down that way. Keeping an eye on Instacart. Hopefully we could get a badass $50 order or something. So I was watching this one guy, what's his name? Let me find his name. I think it was Dashing for the Dollar. or delivering for the dollars, or gig work for the dollar, something, dashing for the dollar. That guy, I don't know if he's legit, you know, because he's always just $100 orders over and over. Maybe it's his market, I don't know. I don't see any orders like that, even when I had Diamond. But either way, it's entertaining to see, I guess. .5 miles to go. Traffic's starting to pick up. Everybody's getting out of church, or they got out of church. They're going to eat. It's probably a couple games today. I don't know if there's anything going on here in Cleveland, you know. Might be something downtown. Dashland. I think it's dashing for the dollar, like dashing and then a number 4, the dollar. I can look it up. Let me see. Is it dashing for the dollar? Oh no, it's grind for the dollar. Grind and then number 4. And then the dollar. Grinding for the dollar. I feel like a lot of his stuff is, I don't know, it's a lot of luck. You know? He's like, oh, I'm gonna do a catering order to show you guys how it's done. And then he's like, but first, I grabbed this $100 order and I'm gonna knock it out in 20 minutes. Then he's like, okay guys, it took me about 20-25 minutes to knock out that $100 order, you know? And it's kind of like, dude, there's no way. 20-25 minutes Costco order. Come on. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it smells a little bit fishy. I'm more on about being like legit and being transparent. If I get $100 order, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show it to you guys and make sure that it's real. But this guy's got like so many of them, back to back to back to back to back. It's like $500 days and shit like that. Could be real. I don't know. Yeah, like the last time, okay, so he was doing a challenge here in Ohio, right? He said he was in Avon, which he was. But there were some parts of the video that it wasn't the same store, you know? And then he wasn't reaching the $500 promo or the $500 challenge. So then he said something like halfway through the video, he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to put this order in. I did earlier before we started. It was another $100. You know, I didn't record anything, but he adds it. You know." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Maybe he does. I don't know." You can, I mean, since you're from there, you can tell right away if that's Dio, yeah. That's DL delivering IRL, right? And the storm chaser, right? I was watching the storm chasing channel last night or yesterday, I believe. Hey, he's cool. He's been doing that for a while, right? So I was like, damn, dude, how you get so many people, right? And then I found out, I think his moderator explained to me, like, he had another channel, and dude, that storm chasing channel, he's got like, I think he got like 70,000 likes or 7,000 likes, maybe 7,000 likes last night. I'm like, what the hell? It's crazy. Yeah, I watch him. I usually pop in and say what's up and hope you make a lot of money and stuff like that, you know. Wish him all the best. It's just that one guy that's kind of, he sticks out to me. The other guy, you know, kind of feels like it's fake, you know. Why do it? Is that Dio? Dio has been doing it for years? Yeah. Found that out. He's got a big fan base. That must be pretty cool, right? Oh, driver Mike or driver Mitch? Driver Mitch knows what's up, all right? I can relate a lot to driver Mitch because he does Spark. He knows what's up. He knows how the orders come in and stuff, you know, for Spark at least. And he knows damn well that there's not back to back giant orders like that. I've been there, I've done that with Spark, you know. And there's no way, and maybe you get a good banger, you know, in the morning, and then after that it kind of slows down, and then you get another good one, and then eventually you can end up like $200-300. But 500, like real fast in like 8 hours, I don't think so. All right, we got Doordash on. Got Uber on. I got Instacart on. I think one of the Uber orders went up a little bit, but I'll check that in a while. I like all these hidden tips, man. This whole week I must have gotten like at least 10 different hidden tips. Like the additional tips, you know, after the original price. Who did that? Wait, hold on. As a driver, Tesla, who did that? 16 hours for $657? I mean, you could probably make that in 16 hours, yeah. But you'd have to be like a machine, man. He's young, so that's different, right? Yeah, there's hidden tips everywhere, man. It's like, I like that, though. I'm not even going to question it anymore. I'm just going to say there's hidden tips. Let's do this one. Screw it. Oh, this is good. This is perfect because we have to drive all the way over there, and we're headed back that way. So we're gonna drive 4 miles back into our area, to Olive Garden, which is straight down and to the right. And then we're gonna go to Applebee's. I'll put the order up. It might seem like a lot of miles, but like I said, we're on our way over there, and we're shaving 4 miles off to get to our first pickup, which is in my town. And after we pick up the second pickup, it'll be only about 5 miles, 4.5 miles maybe. Matter of fact, we're going to turn here. It'll be even easier this way. "16 hours and see how selective he can be." Yeah, I saw him in Hawaii. Right? He flew over there, and I know he was talking about how he had a flight and then he took a different flight to get there faster. That was pretty cool. Yeah, the dirty stacking can be a little, you gotta be careful with that. A Thai Spice guy came and met me the other day. Where is he? Where are you, Thai Spice guy? I was chilling in the parking lot and he pulled up. He chills out right here to the left. He chills out at Thai Spice, Antonio's Pizza. I was chilling there waiting for an order back in my area. He pulled up. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" As soon as he pulled up, I got an order. So next time I don't have any orders, you better pull up. I was like, "Thai Spice, that was probably your order." Yeah. How long has he been doing that weather or the storm chasing stuff? Must have been for a while, right? What does he do? He just films it or what? Or does he collect any data or stuff like that? Or he's just chasing the storm? Just to get like content? Like a footage or what? Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw the wildfire one too. I was kind of confused though when he did that one. So I was like, who is this guy, right? I already knew who he was for the deliveries and Doordash and all that stuff. But his channel popped up, or I think he posted something and it showed the wildfires, and I'm like, what's going on? I was kind of confused about that, but I get it now. He's in Oregon, right? Like, or that area. You get a lot of that stuff over there. I have a friend who lives over there too, and he's another, well, he's a YouTuber, and he's not big or anything like that, but he was complaining about all those wildfires. That's cool. A lot of people are into that stuff. Does he have like a group of people that are like on his team or anything like that, or is it, or does he do it solo? Pretty sure he collabs, right, with other. I mean, he's got a big channel. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Nice. It's like the movie Twister, right? They're all racing to get to the storm. They make it so dramatic. They got Dorothy in the back. I was about to say, does he have a Dorothy? I love that movie. I love the original one. The new one, I watched the new one too. That new one was, it was a little bit cringy with that guy, man. They kept making him like, oh, he's so hot and this and that, right? When he'd show up. No Dorothy. All right, we're 1 mile from the pickup, and we're back in our area. There's Fatheads ahead of us. I don't know if you guys drink any beer. I don't drink beer, but when I went to Fatheads about maybe a year ago or two, they had like this wall like full of like, I don't know, it was like 50 different beers, and they serve it to you in a mug. And I had one, and oh my god, that stuff, it was probably like one of the best beers I've ever tasted. I forgot what it was called, but damn. They actually use real storm chases. Nice. I have to look more into this channel. I was watching him for a while last night, and then I rewind it. I was like, it was getting pretty bad. You know, I grew up in Texas, on the very bottom tip of Texas, right on the coast. So a majority of the hurricanes, they pull in, right, like that's the first area they pull in through after they form on the Gulf. So I grew up like experiencing hurricanes all the time. Must have been through at least 20, 30 hurricanes in my life. And I remember this one time we were like for a whole month without electricity. It sucked. They had food trucks coming everywhere, Red Cross, all that stuff. But I remember my friends coming to my house in a boat. They just pull up to my porch in a boat. It would get so flooded. I have yet to see any flooding here in Ohio since I moved here. We're gonna check into spot number 3. Then after that, we're just going right here to Applebee's. And that's it. Yeah, DL's pretty cool. He's actually like the first channel that I saw like doing this. So I went in there and asked him like, hey, you know, you got a pretty cool setup, and just the basic questions like,
Perfect. There's that for you. You have a nice rest of your night.
You too. Yeah, I would say because of him, because of DL, it's probably one of, well, actually, no. Well, yes. He's the first one I watched, right? That was doing this. Kind of inspired it. But someone else had told me, hey, you know, why don't you create a YouTube channel and document all the stuff you do every day? And I'm like, why, you know? Yeah, I don't know, go get monetized, you could get a little bit extra income, just work on it. Just do the same exact stuff you do all the time. So I started that several months ago with the videos, but it just felt like it was just too time consuming to get an order and then have to record all the stuff and put it together and, you know, all that stuff. So then I stopped because I got busy in life, and then I thought, you know, oh, then I saw DL's channel, he was live, and I said, well, this is pretty easy. It looks pretty easy, like he's able to do everything without having to like record everything, and I can't. $1, I was like, dude, how is he recording everything in the store without anybody telling him shit? And how does he have his phone? Well, he has a thing that attaches to the shopping cart. I would feel very uncomfortable doing that. You know, people watch you, they see the camera already. I'll be right back. well. So I got this. Order right here. I don't know if I'll be back in time to deliver that. If we are, we are. If not, not. Alright, which way are we going? Butternut Ridge. But yeah, I grabbed that $54 order from Instacart, but not sure if we're going to be able to complete it on time or get to the location on time. Yeah, it says head to the store. We recommend by 2:18. I won't make it there. Let me go ahead and cancel this batch. Come on. All right. Had to cancel that batch. It was a $59 order. But we had to cancel it because we're not going to make it back in time. That's all good. I didn't really feel like shopping for all that anyways. One mile to the first drop off. But I'll keep Instacart on. Let's see what other orders we get. Why is that car reversing? What's that? I had gotten a $59 Instacart order. I accepted it, but had to cancel it because I'm not going to be able to make it back to the store on time. So that's basically what happened there. First drop off is in here, all the way to the back. But like we said, Tesla, today is chill mode, right? All the way to the back. You ever deliver on Halloween? It can get, I remember the first year I did Halloween, and it was, you just gotta be very careful. It's a lot of kids. You chill, I chill, you'll cook. What are you cooking? I don't know what to cook tonight. I'm gonna cook a pretty good meal tonight. Let me see. What's the address? 5680.
Carlo G says, meet at door H1.
Gotcha. Dude, which one is it? Right. He was waiting for us right there. A stuffed pepper chicken parmesan. Homemade pasta with homemade. Nice. Nice. Stuffed pepper. You like the poblano peppers? Where you fill them up with... my mom used to make it. My mom used to gut the peppers, the big ones, the green peppers, right? She would like bread them and fry them, like to where they had that breading on the outside. And then inside she would put ground beef and, you know, green, even more green peppers, like cut up, and onions and all that stuff. And basically you have your traditional stuffed green pepper, poblano peppers or whatever. Which is pretty good. Haven't had that since I was a kid, maybe. Some pickles given. What about those sweet, man, it's like some very expensive pickles. Like spicy pickles or some shit like that. In a jar, they're like pickled chips, wicked pickled chips. That's what it's called. That stuff is good. Nice. Alright, 3.4 miles to the last drop off. We would not have made it back to that order. Plus, it wasn't that good. It was like 60 items. Not spicy at all. They're just called peppers, but yeah, the pickles are freaking expensive, man. I know. I bought one. No, actually, it was a canceled order, and they had ordered one of those. So I stayed with a couple of items, and when I tried those pickles, I was like, holy shit, these are so good. I want more, but I just can't pay that price for pickles. Pretty pricey. Pretty pricey for the premium taste, right? I like fettuccine alfredo. Chicken alfredo. That stuff is good. Broccoli alfredo. Chicken broccoli alfredo. I went to Olive Garden and it was like 20, 21, 22 bucks for the chicken alfredo. And I'm like, where's the broccoli and all that stuff? They're like, oh, you want some broccoli? Okay, it's an extra $4. Like, really? Just go to Walmart and buy the bag for $1. Everything has to be all budget now, man, because everything's so expensive. I think I'm gonna make like chicken alfredo tonight, but I'm gonna buy some sauce. That way I can experiment with the taste, you know. Because you could buy the cheap Alfredo sauce, like the Great Value, and it tastes okay, right? But I wonder what it would feel like to cook with a premium. I've seen like $10 a jar. It's crazy. What's the best dish you can cook? What's your favorite dish to cook? One mile to go to the drop-off. Pot pies? Remember when pot pies used to be like 25 cents? Remember they used to be 25 cents, now they're $1 or some shit. It's quadruple the price. Damn. Alright, we're dropping off to Keith, and Keith wants us to leave it at the door. I used to make for neighbors are $10 each. For a family of 6. Nice. But the pot pies, are they the same size as the ones that they sell in the store, like the little ones? Or do you make like a big one? What do you put in there? Potatoes, carrots, chicken? And then the sauce, it's like a gravy, right? But the gravy is like, the sauce is like kind of thick. Am I going in here? Three 1045. Huge size. It's like a brand new neighborhood. Oopsie. Let me adjust this real quick. Huge size. Well, from what scratch, depending on what they want, and which, because if you can't have certain things, oh, you're allergic and stuff like that. I get it. Yeah, I'm a little bit allergic to stuff with like fiber. I don't know. Can't even explain it. Like avocados, pineapples, bananas, but just a little bit allergic, not to the point where I can't have it. I don't know if we talked about this before, but it just gets a little scratchy on the inside, you know? Yeah, that sounds good. Pot pies, chicken pot pies, I guess. I'm guessing chicken, right? Bromelain, is that the sauce or whatever you use? Bromelain, I've never heard of that. Can't whiff it, but I can cook it and be around it. Oh. Damn, Doordash is plus $1 right now. Wow. I gotta look that up. What is... Hey Google. What is bromelain?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Jesus. Hey Google. What is bromelain?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
You never understand shit. It's a mix of protein digesting enzymes found in pineapple stems and fruit. People use it to supplement, help lower swelling, ease, like an inflammatory, I guess. Nice. The more you know. Bromelain. I can say it like that. Hey Google, what is bromelain?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, my Google is kind of jacked. Why? Because of the smell? Severe allergy, but I've learned. To serve and protect. Right here, it's so nice down here. I wish I owned that little house right there. The river right next to it is amazing. Like stuff you see in like magazines and be like, wow, that looks amazing. Someone the other day ordered a chicken garlic parmesan sandwich at Frankie's Italian Cuisine. I was trying to picture that. I mean, chicken parmesan, Italian chicken parmesan sandwich. Cleveland. Yeah, this little section is a little broken up with the reception, but we'll be alright. Let's see what Doordash is sending me. $37, 23 miles. No, thank you. Oh, well, I mean, you want to know exactly where I'm from? North Olmsted? It's like a suburb of Cleveland. It's about 10 minutes away from downtown, maybe? 15? Yeah, Ohio. Sorry. I know there's Cleveland, Texas, and shit like that. But the real Cleveland is Ohio, right? From what I know. Yep, take your time. Don't burn it. Where are you from, Chasing? Kentucky. I remember when I drove from Texas to Ohio, passing through Kentucky. Oh my God. And what do you know? A KFC order comes in. There's no KFC around here, guys, okay? There's no KFC for another 5 miles. How does the KFC order come in? Way out here. Let's see if this order is even legit. I don't think this order is legit, but we're gonna take it, okay, guys? I'll put it on the screen right now. So many orders coming in, it's like, but this order's good. If it's legit, it's a good order. See if I can fix this. If you guys think that order's legit? It came in. That's what they gave it to me. Find out right now. We're 1 mile away from pickup. chase too? Do you chase storms? I bet you this order's fake, but we'll see. They're probably gonna say, oh, someone else already picked it up, so I'm not even gonna get excited about it. Nice. There's a lot of activity right there in Kentucky, right? From what I recall. I remember driving down this long road, like you could see the road like straight ahead, and it's like so far, but you could see yourself, you know, where you're gonna end up and everything. And I don't remember if that was Kentucky or Indiana or one of the states that I came up through, you know. But I remember that road being so long, and I'm like, damn. How long is it going to take me to get all the way down there? Come on, give me that front row. Let's go see if this is real. Let's see if it's legit. Yep, it was already picked up. Just as I predicted. We had to cancel that order, guys. But I give it a shot because you never know. PNC, yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's steady. I'm not really racing to make a lot of money today. I just want to hit $100 and just kind of take it chill, relaxing today. Yesterday I hit 250 and today's the last day and just want to kind of chill. Got some things to do at home, and yeah, They probably did steal it, right? I told the waitress. She told me someone else already picked up that order, and I said, "Yeah, I knew it. I just wanted to double check because you just never know." And that sucks because sometimes you might get like a good order and you just automatically think it's fake, you know? And it might be real. Yeah, whoever stole that order owes a lot of items too. You stopped Uber? Alright, we got plus $1 on Doordash right now. We also had a $59 order on Instacart, but I had to cancel it because we were already working on another order and I wasn't going to make it in time. So we missed out on that $59 order. I already left. I didn't even contact the customer or anything. I just took the hit. Just gonna hit the 100 and then go home and do things that I gotta get done. Damn, 220? Not bad. Must have been hustling. What are you doing, just DoorDash? People are crazy on their scooters right now. Oh, Instacart. Yeah, I got Instacart on. I'm telling you, I had a $59 order in like 6 miles, but had to get rid of it. It's a lot of orders today, though, I gotta tell you. A lot of orders on Instacart. There's always someone talking shit, you know? It's like there's two different types of people, right? The ones that always talk shit about like people who do food delivery and stuff like that. That would be like talking, like what if you worked at a Pizza Hut and you delivered pizzas? Would he say, go get a real job? What if you worked at like a Chinese restaurant and you delivered food for them or something, you know? I could go get a real job and have them take away a bunch of money from the paycheck, and let's see what else. Have a boss and have to work these hours, long hours, but I mean, I work long hours too doing this, but I like it. You know? That's what I like doing. I could go home and use the restroom whenever I want. It's our financial freedom, you know, and independency and stuff like that. Yep, people will always look down on us, right? Like Pedro Santiago says. Dude, that guy's always fighting with everybody, but he always says, like, kind of the truth, you know? Like, people think very low of people who do gig work, you know? They think of all the wrong reasons first of why they might be doing the gig work, you know? And just everybody has their preference, you know? And this became available, and I mean, I used to be a delivery driver when I was 19, you know? 18, 19. First job. I liked it, you know? You deliver stuff, so thanks, Chasey. Appreciate it. Nice. Yeah, everything stays running, right, while we're gone. With this charger. Something really good coming in. What do you rescue, man? Animals? Or people? Or both, right? Usually when someone says, like, I have a rescue, you have a rescue animal, or... That's cool, as long as both of you say... let me see. See this order real quick. I guess I'll do this order, man. It'll be my last order. It's a shopping order, so I'll get out and do a little exercise. And no, we're not gonna do this one. It's a wrong location. Yeah, I know. I had a good order, but it's not even... It wants me to go to the Marks in, like, the other town, which is far away. It would have made sense, because Marks is right here, down the street. Yeah, it's probably going to take me forever just to hit that goal. Because it knows, you know? Life knows. So you rescue dogs? Awesome. I have a cat. But I grew up with 2 white German Shepherds, and we've always had dogs in Texas. Until I moved here, I have a cat. I did rescue my cat, though. I'll tell you that. My cat, one day, I came home from work, and it was snowing and raining. And it was cold, and I think it was like just the beginning of the winter months coming in. Anyways, there was a cat outside in, like right next to my entrance in the snow. And it was all wet and shivering, and I'm like, what the hell is this, right? So I grabbed it and I said, all right, I'm going to take you inside and clean you up and feed you, which is what I did. And then I had to leave back, and I put her back outside, and I said, if you're still here when I get back, then I'll keep you. And when I got back, she wasn't around, but I started going like, kitty, kitty, kitty. And she came running from like across like the street, and came from the dumpster running, and she was all wet again and everything, and I kept her. She would have died for sure. Dude, but that cat is amazing. The only thing is all the hair, man. It's like shit. She's got a lot of hair, so. You have 12 white shepherds? Yeah, white. My dad, when I was growing up, my dad liked pure white German shepherds. And so he had 2, and then they died of old age. A couple years passed, and he got 2 more. And, you know, those died eventually of old age. But, yeah, it's I remember one of them, like the male, he liked to, we had like those old school, like the swing setup, where you have like the 2 swings, and then you have like the basket swing, right? And me and my friends would get on that, and we would rock it, and the dog would go crazy biting the swing. So his gums would bleed, and it would get all over his white fur, and it looked crazy. Big old white bloody German Shepherd. I used to have pit bulls too. I had 2 at a time. Man, they are something else. I love them though. But ever since shit, man, it's been 25 years since 21 years. I think it's been like 20 years since I had a pit bull. What's up with Doordash? Your service dog is a pit bull? So, what do you classify a service dog? Does your dog go to like a school? Is he live right now? We'll see. Oh yeah, well that's Mitch. Wow, I see that screenshot. Yeah, I saw the screenshot of his stream. That's cool. I was watching it last night and it's like pretty intense. Yeah, but he's got he's got that Starlink, right? So he'll have like Wi-Fi and everything. In Honolulu, is that where he's at? Oh wow, that sucks. In the future there'll be something where internet is like not even a problem. We'll always have some type of connection going on until, you know, a meteor hits and wipes out all the satellites and stuff. So one of these days. I don't know. See, look, here comes an order from Meals Now, but it doesn't show me. Man, these things are starting to quiet down right now. I don't know why. You must be familiar with that area then. Oh yeah, I forgot we have to turn off Doordash, right? To get, oh, there it goes, there it goes. So you have to talk shit about Doordash to get it to work. So you just do Kentucky or what? Stay in your area? Yeah. Gotta stay there, right? The puppies need our help. $54 order, but 30 miles. Damn. That's crazy. I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna head home. Kind of not feeling it, and feels forever trying to just hit my minimum goal. I was actually going to take today off, but thought I'd go out and chill out. It's 25th day straight that I've been live. But I'm going to go home and chill out. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.